everybody. Hi guys. Happy, oh gosh, is it Wednesday? Happy Wednesday. As you may have guessed, today's stream is going to be a wee bit different than what I've done recently. Today I wanted to talk about the law surrounding St. Trina, obviously, but also Miquella and their relationship and my interpretation of what exactly occurred in the DLC, in the story. Hi everybody, hi Brandon, hi Sarieldra, hi Metal Fox Sound. Hello everyone. I'm so happy to see you guys. Thank you for tuning in. It warms my heart that I'm not just talking to myself, because I'm not much of a video creator, so even if nobody was watching, I would still be creating this as a live stream until I get better at it. And today I wanted to be a little bit more interactive with you in my chats, because you have shown me so much support and I want to hear your theories and discuss them but I certainly do have some theories of my own that I would like to share, as well as some things that I learned from doing a bit of reading that I would very much like to go over with you, because I think it'd be really cool. And I'm actually going to change to my Trina build, because I do have a Trina build. And while I'm doing that, I'll let you guys enjoy the nice card that I created this morning, just for you to look at, of St. Trina falling there. While I'm switching characters, just so you don't have to look at the boring screens. But yeah, so hopefully today's lore will be something that the lot of you can enjoy as much as I'm hoping. What I'm going to be reading isn't a book. I'm going to be reading from a website, and I'm definitely gonna let you guys know what website it is and cite them as a resource and everything, so that there's no like possibility of people saying like, oh, you're like plagiarizing this website and saying you know this stuff when you don't. Clearly I don't know like Chinese, Japanese and Korean lore around lilies. I don't know that. So it was something that I researched and read about, and am wanting to discuss with you in that way, like for that reason, in that way. So I will switch back so you can see my Trina build. And then I will get into discussing what I had planned to discuss. For some reason I am nervous, because like for the first time I'm sort of like I have a plan. And I want to do it to discuss things in like a way that isn't me just talking. So anyway, I was doing some research while I was at work today, and what I found was really, really cool. And I wanted to just go over it with you and see what you guys think about it, because I think it is fascinating. So I wanted to know more about water lilies, because water lilies seem to have such an important presence and significance in sorry, I'm reading something funny. In the lore, specifically surrounding Miquella and St. Trina. Thank you, I appreciate the support. Thank you. And the fascinating thing to me about these water lilies, I've always been like, water lilies are my favorites. And I remember showing in one of the streams that I did with Kite the massive Amazonian lily pads, and how they're just like a ruthless bitch, and they're just like, get out of my fucking way, you know. Which I thought, was fascinating. So water lilies have always been something that is quite interesting to me. And hello, Apollo. Yes, we're talking lore here, specifically today, lore surrounding lilies, St. Trina, and Miquella of Elden Ring. So back to what I was saying, I was doing just a wee bit of research, and I came across this website that talks about the real life lore surrounding lilies, specifically water lilies and lotus, um, in Seoul, in Korea. So here's what this website says. This website is called Viv's Korean Adventures. It's at wordpress.com. And this person wrote on their website, water lilies and lotus at Jogyesa Temple in Seoul. We've always loved water lilies no matter where we are. La 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 la. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I definitely want to catch the lore points. So the really fascinating thing that I discovered when going through this is that different colors of water lilies and different maturity levels of lilies mean different things and signify different things. In Buddhist beliefs, the color of the flowers is very important. So like a white water lily refers to the purity of mind and spirit. If a flower is red, it refers to its compassion and its love. If a water lily is blue, the flower refers to common sense and wisdom, logic, that allows them to create enlightenment. Hello, Kite Tails. Hello, my friend. Yes. Um, and if the lotus or water lily is pink, it represents history and the historical legends of Buddha. But it also, I think, signifies passion and love, or compassion and love, one of those. And then if the water lily is purple, which this is one of the important bits, if the water lily is purple, it speaks of spiritual awakening and mysticism. And finally, if the water lily is gold, the flower represents all achievement of all enlightenment, especially in the Buddha, which is really fascinating when you consider who and what Miquella represents to the story, but also his other self, St. Trina. And if she's a purple lily and she is representing mysticism and spiritual awakening, that's really, really fascinating to me. And then of course the the champion of all, the enlightenment of all, is the gold lily, which that just very much fits what we know of Miquella and the representation of Miquella. And I think that Miyazaki probably studied this kind of thing, which is why the color of the flowers and the butterflies and all of that kind of stuff is something that kind of took center stage when he was considering the making of all of this. So in addition to discussing this stuff, I also wanted to give a quick shout out to TheophanyRemix, because I'm about to play their music while I'm talking, because it's truly very, very beautiful. And they said as long as we leave a link to them and a shout out to them and stuff like that, then they will be more than happy to share their music with us. So I am I'm definitely going to play this music because it's absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, so Let me see here. I'm in completely the wrong thing here. Okay. I'm like having a hard time finding it now. I was all ready to do this and now I'm like, now I'm mucking it up. See, this is why I was nervous. Okay, here we go. I found it. Here we go. But anyway, so yeah, this is definitely, it's a listening party. That's what it is. And it's also like I'm gonna try really hard to speak softly this time around. Everything today is going to be Trina themed. From the soothingness of my voice, I'm gonna pretend like you're all my babies and I'm holding you close to my bosom and rocking you to sleep with my sleep dust and my soft voice and this beautiful, gorgeous music that for some reason to me, like the cellos there, that's giving me like ominous Fellowship of the Ring vibes. Like the scary guys in the black cloaks are coming for us. But anyway, but anyway, so back to the water lilies. After I did this research and determined that, you know, the colors of the lilies is so important in Korean culture and in Buddhism, I was like, okay, that's really cool. Well, it also says the stage of growth of the flowers is also extremely important to the meaning that the flowers give in this culture. It says a closed flower represents the time before a Buddhist follower found Buddha or enlightenment. So a fully opened flower represents full enlightenment and self-awareness. The really fascinating thing about this is that we know from looking at Trina's lilies and Miquella's lilies that they're both wilting, which means they would have already been kind of like in a closed position and then in a full blossom and then began to wilt. So they've been not very enlightened, fully enlightened, and then now for some reason they're wilting. It says these aquatic plants grow in lakes, ponds, edges of streams, so temples always organize them around and basically purposefully planted different colors in different areas to signify different things. So after reading that, it kind of imbued my